I'm a 3-event skier. I actually am the first woman ever to complete a jump on a sit ski. After setting a record in all 3 events, winning 5 national and 2 world titles, I thought, I have set the pace. I've showed these girls they can do it, and my life needs to go on and focus on teaching, building equipment, because I wanted the sport to grow. I had polio when I was 2 years old, been raised in a chair, and while I was working as a travel agent for people with disabilities, arranging hotels and cars with hand controls, I discovered that their whole family was going on vacations and having all the fun, but the person in the chair with a disability was sitting on the sidelines watching them, and I said, there's got to be a better way to do this. So I started doing research, and I tried everything I found before I tried to sell it to somebody else. If it was a scuba diving expedition, I went out and became a certified scuba diver. And then along came water skiing. So I contacted the American Water Ski Association. I says, is there anybody out there that is building adaptive water skis? And they sent me to Royce Andes. I immediately bought a plane ticket and flew to California in the middle of December. 2 wetsuits, it was 40 degrees, and I got in the water, and all of a sudden, it was better than walking. I was thrilled. And I go, you know what? This is a new life for anybody in a chair. I sold my home, packed my bags, quit my job, moved to Florida, and I have just put my heart, soul, and mind into the sport because I know it does for other people half of what it did for me. It'll change their lives. There are so many people with disabilities that don't belong to any type of resource center, and all they do is sit and watch TV. And they've got to understand that life goes on beyond that wheelchair. But it's up to us as veteran skiers to get the word out. Sports and recreation is the best way for physical therapy. Not only physical therapy, but mental therapy. You cannot be a productive human being if you're sitting home and you're depressed. If you can find a sport, not just water skiing, but any kind of sport that gets you out, socialized with people. I like the word disabled because we're able, we just have a disadvantage, an inconvenience in our life that's going on right now. We can do anything that anybody else can do, we just do it differently or with different equipment or different resources. Never used the word handicap. That came from an old slang of a beggar sitting on the street with his hat in his hand, begging. And we are people first. We have disabilities second. You know, people with disabilities are a minority, but we are a minority that anybody can join at any time. There are accidents, happen every day. With modern medicine, they are saving people's lives that 30 years ago would have died. What really makes a person is what's on the inside. My disability has made me what I am today.